Ring Spin Instructional Series version 2. The Ring Spin 360. Again, it's a move that's very awesome, fun. It's one that you'll just do socially, because you know you'll get it. But, yeah. It's a hard move to learn. Really easy once you've got it down. But just be careful because your finger will start hurting after a while. So, what you want to do, first get a ring that you're comfortable with, obviously. I mean, I got my Dubé rings now, they're new. I really should be using my old Duncans because that's what I'm used to, and they're wider, but then again, they also weigh more, so whatever. Basically, learn your ring spins, first step, in both directions. Most people will spin it forward first. Learn to spin it forwards because that's the way you want to learn the thing, the 360 first time around. But you also want to learn backward spinning just so that you have that to fall back on. Plus by the time you can do both, you're experienced enough and know how to ring spin enough to attempt the 360. You know how to hold it on your hand. Now, most people see this as just one simple motion, but it's not. This is a very complicated move. It has about 3 or 4 steps. The first step is getting the ring spin to be done at your side. If you can't do this with the ring at your side, you're not going to be able to do it. So, start out like that, or above slightly. You bring it down, and you're going to end up leaning over using your other free arm for balance purposes, I guess. Or you could just leave it at the side, but it's mostly for style. Okay, so the first step, get it spinning down underneath you like this. Then come around, and you're spinning it pretty much like this. Learn to do this. I recommend stopping at each point and learning how to spin at each critical point. This is one critical point, because this is right before the transition, which is the hardest part in the 360. As you'll notice, the ring started off perfectly straight. It's angling now. You don't want to do that. That is the worst thing you can possibly do, and now my finger's starting to hurt. So I'll see if I can do it with the left hand. Nope, can't do it with the left hand, so I'm just going to have to bear with my bad finger. But, learn to spin it, and learn to spin it for at least 5 revolutions like this before it goes flat. That way you'll have enough control over it that you can make the transition. The transition is the hardest part, like I said. This is where, basically here, your body position hasn't really moved that much yet. Now, you don't want to spin around like that. That's bad. What you want to do is, God, my finger hurts. Here, let me middle finger it. What you want to do is bring it over and then move your body around, and this is the hardest part. This is the transition right here, where your arm is literally hanging over you, your elbow muscle is stretched to its limit, and you've got your hand and you're spinning the ring pretty much backwards. This is the hard part. You want to spend as little time as possible in that position as you possibly can. But in order to get it good, I want you to get at least 3 spins in before it starts to angle at all. So go down to that position right there, spin it 3 times, and make sure that you got it good enough. You see, even I can't spin it for a long time. So make sure, position 1, position 2, the transition. This is the hardest. So I'm going to see if I can just do that. So then, once you've walked around it, you're basically leaning over like this. You want to spend as little time as you can in this position. So swing your body quickly around. That way you're now spinning it, basically like this in front of you. And if you can do that, step 3 is easy. Because step 3, you go forward, back transition, and now you're spinning it in front and above you, and all you have to do is bring it around back to the normal position, which that's easy. Anyone can basically go like that, or, well, no. You don't want to end up spinning like that, no. Pretty much anyone can go from this position here and bring it around to there. That's easy. If you can do that, you've got it. And that's pretty much it. You go, swing your body around, and boom. And you practice this enough, and eventually it becomes fluid, and you don't have to go. Notice how jerky that was? That was me focusing on each part of the move. Whoops. But eventually, you will do it a bunch of times. Yeah, you'll do it like a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen times, at which point it will become smooth and natural. And then you can, start to play around with it and make it more appealing looking. Watch how I do it. I tend to you see, I don't barely move the ring at all. I swing my body around the ring and make it work. And so that's forward spin. Backward spin, it's exactly the same thing, only it's a hell of a lot harder because you're spinning against the ring. The ring's going that way, your hand's going that way. It just doesn't want to work. So you're going to have to force it like that. So don't learn this way until you can do this way, kind of like that, So do that. Then you can do reverse. It's really confusing and it looks really weird, but it's about as weird as it looks. It's like a dive twist. Kind of. That's the best way I just describe it, as the dive twist ring spin 360. So, to inspire you, here's a bunch of them back spinning the wrong way in a row. And now the opposite direction. And there you go. Ring spin 360.